Aristotle, what's he doing here on a facade of a MIT building? Huh? What's the significance of an Aristotle engraved onto the facade of these facilities here at MIT? Well, that's what everybody's learning. How to do everything how it was done before. And if you were to be educated as such, you shouldn't be limited by your education. You should enhance the possibilities rather. And instead, we're crippled by education. We're crippled in the mind, crippled in the way we walk, crippled in the way we talk, crippled in the possibilities that we can enhance the lives of others. The so-called educators supposed to at least put a smile in the face because that's what it meant to do. Not put a dark cloud. Oh, the Newton. I think I've got the right thing here, isn't it? What did he teach you? The mass, the volume, the weight. Is that right? And that should uplift, that should reduce the volume that you're going to carry. But instead, through education, you're weighed. There are no smiles in the faces of so-called educated. The farmer knows how to smile much better than you and I can, because he learned about the earth. He learned about the very life-making material, this. And instead, what do? Get drunk with Smirnoff. We are coming to college, we're being educated to get drunk. Didn't put this here, it was here before me. And it was supposed to be so-called education is meant to get you out of situations. Instead, it puts you into situations because your limited mind through education has brought you to a place where there's no U-turn for yourself. You're just heading in the same direction that is causing not just a twisted problem for yourself, and that's the Altamata flag. The US flag is on the other side, the federal US flag. And so-called education is meant to lift you up, bring you cheers, brings you smiles. Instead, all the students I've seen here is absolutely drawn. They've invested so much time in their misery, learning so much limited information, which has brought them a crippled situation in life. When they step out to the society, they're supposed to increase the capacity of the society's well-being. Instead, they have been crippled by it. So they do not know anything better than what they've learned to live with. Crippled ways of living. It's a beautiful facade, and it's not the facade that is key in the education. It is the hidden aspect of life is what is going to open up new possibilities in your life. Education is supposed to do that, is meant to do that for you. Instead, you've learned ways to limit yourself and cripple yourself. A Massachusetts institute of technology, and I always call it. A joy should not be institutionalized. Peace should not be an institution. Pleasantness should not be an institutionalized. Highest blissfulness shouldn't be institution. The very way you are shouldn't be institution. To me, I find it so sad that our children of the future are only going to follow the same mistake that my ancestors, and the people who were here before us wrote it down. This is it. This is it. The textbook stuff. Scriptured stuff is not real. The sun rose this morning, but you and I can't see it. But the universe can exist in a perfect sync and in harmony. And most of all, the entire cosmic space is 99% still. It is that stillness that is making us all live and life to thrive. And it is that stillness, a neutron, a proton, an atom, that we are trying to accelerate inside of here, in these buildings. We're trying to break the stillness of our existence. If you start breaking the stillness of our existence, you might find the very planet that we live upon may go out of spin. And when it goes out of spin, all the institutions that we built in the name of enhancing human solutions and human possibilities may come to an end, because a technology is a tool. It's not a solution to your limited knowledge you acquired through studies you call. You crippled yourself with a limited knowledge of so-called education. Education should step you out to a new possibility. It should grant you access to know there is something beyond.